My name is Duddits, I do builds and stuff, and today I've got a Behemoth Titan build for us Titan mains out there who enjoy stasis. This build is all going to be based around smashing crystals and smashing enemies into pure obliteration. Absolutely crazy, smashing damage, ad clearance galore. We're going to be featuring the Cadmus Lance cap for infinite diamond lances, and we're also going to be creating infinite amounts of stasis crystals. And I mean infinite. Stay tuned, I'm going to break it all down. So we'll start off with the exotic helmet, the Cadmus Lance cap. Diamond lances create stasis crystals on impact when thrown, with more crystals created by hitting bosses and vehicles while using your stasis subclass, and every time we are behind our rally barricade, rapid precision hits and combatant final blows with a stasis weapon creates a diamond lance near you. So this helmet is absolutely crazy for diamond lance. We'll just quickly cover Diamond Lance aspect. Shatter or defeat targets with stasis abilities. Weapons to create stasis lance. You can either throw them or you can slam them into the ground. So basically you just get kills with your stasis weapons or stasis abilities and you create these diamond lances, little ice spheres. But the helmet actually improves these massively because every time you throw one of these it's going to create a stasis crystal. So you can imagine the potential with stasis crystals, and this is the bit I really like about this exotic as well. While you're behind your rally barricade, you'll just randomly spawn diamond lances everywhere. So you pick them diamond lances up, whether you get kills for hit precision hits from behind your rally barricade, or you create them with your weapon, stasis weapon or stasis ability kills. Just behind your rally barricade, look at that, infinite diamond lances, you're throwing them, it's creating stasis crystals on impact, and then we're just going to smash them for absolute carnage. Really handy, and stasis is really good for overloads as well, so you can just consistently overload champions with stasis as well. The slowing effect is really good. So stasis diamond lances, create crystals, smash them, and you're going to do loads and loads of damage. And we're going to add some weapons to the smashing abilities on stasis. Things like Winterbite is a really good exotic glaive. Absolutely crazy with this build. Aegis Scepter is obviously a really good exotic as well. Plus some really good legendaries this season, the last couple of seasons. But I'm just going to show you what the Diamond Lance and the Stasis Crystals can do. You're just literally throwing them, creating them Stasis Crystals everywhere these Diamond Lances hit. And all your stasis ability kills and stasis weapon kills also create diamond lances. So you've literally got so much ad clearance. This is just a normal lost sector. I've got some clips of an 1830 lost sector and the dungeon to show you as well later, and how we ramp the gameplay up and how much damage these crystals actually do. Look at the state of that. Stasis crystal, explode them with the Winterbite. Winterbite is absolutely crazy for this. It's really good. I did do a build on this a couple of seasons ago called the Behemoth and the Big Stick. I'll link that, but it's pretty much the same video but with different weapons. Look at that. Bosh, smash them to bits. Really good. We can really enhance this stasis build with some fragments and seasonal artifact perks. Whisper of Fissures is absolutely nutty with this build. Increases the damage and the size and the burst of stasis when you destroy it. When you destroy a stasis crystal or defeat a frozen target. Now this works perfectly with Diamond Lance and the Cadmus Lance cap, because all the little crystals that you spawn from the diamond lances, they all get advantage of Whisper of Fissures. So you've just got absolutely massive damage for ad clearance capabilities. Tanky enemies, mages, yellow bars, it does so much damage, guys. It's absolutely massive. And like I said, Whisper of Fissures doesn't only just work with your stasis grenade, it also works with a diamond lance, your super and Winterbite as well. So it's really good. And with Whisper of Fissures, we can add further into this with Hail the Storm. Shattering encased targets and stasis crystals deals increased damage. That stacks with Whisper of Fissures. Shattering stasis crystals releases shards of ice that damage and slow targets. And then we can also add Pillar of Ice. Defeating an encased combatant spawns stasis crystals that you can pick up for extra ability regen. Now Whisper of Fissures paired with the seasonal artifact perks, Pillar of Ice that we've just talked about, Glacier Grenade, Diamond Lance, the Cadmus Lance cap, you've just literally got crystals everywhere and an absolutely massive amount of damage with these stasis crystals. You can either break them with your weapons, things like Forbearance is really good, or you could just slide into them and you're just infinitely slowing things. And if you've done this dungeon, you know these enemies are pretty tanky, but look at that, it just absolutely destroys them. It's really, really good, and it's really surprised me how strong this blast is from the stasis crystals. And like I said, I know I keep saying it, but you've literally just got an infinite amount of crystals. Look at these enemies here. These usually take a bit of killing. Absolutely demolish them really, really fast. These are usually pretty sort of tanky, and just one shot with a grenade and one shot to break that glacier grenade, and it's absolutely huge. Again, just watch these, they're just gone bosh. As well as destroying all the crystals, you've actually got loads of damage reduction with Whisper of Chains as well. Whenever you're near these frozen targets or friendly stasis crystals, you take reduced damage from targets, which is absolutely massive. And then Whisper of Hedrons or Hedrons dramatically increases weapon stability, aim assist, airborne effectiveness, mobility and resilience and recovery every time you freeze something with stasis. So as you can imagine, you literally got all this procced all the time. You've got your Whisper of Fissures going on, you've got your early seasonal artifact perks going on, loads of damage reduction. You're putting out some serious damage against adds, big tanky adds as well, and your super's also pretty good on the Titan, the Behemoth. I really enjoy it, and you are an absolute unit when you've got this Titan super going. You've got all that damage reduction from the stasis fragments we've gone on, Hedrons and Chains, because you're just creating crystals everywhere, taking advantage of the fissures and Hail the Storm as well. Quickly go over my aspects. Diamond Lance, which we've touched on, just shatter or defeat targets with stasis ability weapons to create stasis lance. Obviously that's getting buffed with the exotic. Cryoclasm, this is what I like to run. After you slide for a short period of time, you can just slide into them stasis crystals and it smashes them to bits. Glacier Grenade is a really good one to run with this one. In fact, it's probably the only thing to run with this particular build, Glacier Grenade. All these down to you, but Rally Barricade, that's what you must run for the Cadmus Lance cap to work properly. Whisper of Change, which we've touched on, you get loads and loads of damage reduction. Now the next fragment works perfectly with a Cadmus Lance ridgecap as well, because Whisper of Shards, every time you shatter a stasis crystal, this applies to everything you've seen. You're going to get loads and loads of grenade energy back every time you smash any crystal. Whisper of Fissures, increase the damage and the size and the burst of stasis. We've already touched on that one, absolutely crucial for this build. We've also got Whisper of Torment. You gain grenade energy each time you take damage from targets. And then the very last one is going to be Whisper of Hedrons, dramatically increase weapon stability, aim assist, airborne effectiveness, resilience and recovery. And this is why I like to do these type of builds with stasis. I know they're not like the most popular, but they're so underrated in my opinion. You've literally got infinite ad control, freezing everything, slowing everything, massive damage. This is Aegis Scepter's gameplay. Really good exotic to run with this. So is Winterbite. Winterbite is really good as well. If you can imagine, you've got all them crystals going down. You use that Winterbite, the slowing ice ball, to smash the crystals even further, and it just buffs Winterbite massively, because the amount of damage you do with that slowing orb that smashes the crystals, it's super strong. Of course, situations like this, you've got all that nice damage reduction, and just look at that, they're just out with a couple of weapons that I really like to run with this Ice Luna. Outlaw Headstone. Headstone also procs everything you've seen in this video. All the stasis fragments works perfectly with Headstone. Even the stasis artifact perks also work really good with Headstone. Forbearance is just an absolute monster for things like this. So you can either slide into them with the sliding aspect, or we could just simply throw your grenade launcher down and do some damage that way, smash the crystals that way. That pretty much wraps up the video. Loads of damage reduction, loads of damage, loads of ad clearance capabilities. I'm going to leave everything playing out. I hope you found the video helpful. I'll also leave a dim link in the video description. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.